You guys, so when we talk about typing jobs online, most times what we start thinking about is data entry or transcription jobs. But do you know that there are other typing jobs that you can do from the comfort of your home as a total beginner? And the best part is you can start immediately doing these jobs. And on this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get started and what these jobs are. And you guys know me, I'll show you exactly how it is. So the first one we're going to talk about is online chat support. Now these are people that help businesses interact with their customers to get to know their problems or how to serve them better. So these people are very much high in demand, and on the average for a beginner they make around $3 to $10 per hour or $15 to $25 per hour working in this capacity. And if you're interested in this job, you just have to go online and take this Allison free course on customer service. It's a 2 to 3 hours course that you can easily take and get yourself equipped. And once you're equipped, you can start looking for jobs on places like Fiverr, Upwork, People Per Hour, Freelancer, and there are also platforms like Mod Squad, Chat Shop that you can find some of these jobs and you can get started working as an online chat support. So you might want to check it out. So the second one we're going to talk about is manuscript typing and ebook formatting. This is for people that are into ebook writing, and even if it's not ebook, it could be physical book, but they need somebody that will help with typing. Most times people that write these books, their hands are always filled and they're always looking for external hands. So if you're interested in doing this type of job, you have to equip yourself with a skill. You can go to YouTube and learn how to format a book, or you can check out some courses on Allison on proofreading. And of course, if you want to take this to the next level, you can learn about how to make ebooks using Canva, or how to use KDP free guides like the Amazon KDP free guides to be able to get yourself equipped to stand a better chance of getting these jobs. So once you are done with this, you can get this type of jobs on places like proofreadingservices.com. You can get also on Fiverr, Upwork, People Per Hour, Freelancer, all those places that has freelancers. And the good thing about all these places is the fact that regardless of where you are around the world, they are always available, so you can easily sign up and start doing these jobs for people. So if you're going to be doing manuscript typing and book formatting, on the average you can be making $500 to $2,500 depending on the place you're working and the platform you're working from. So those are the things you have to consider. So moving on, the next one we're going to talk about is translation and localization. Now people that do this are people that know 2 or more languages. All you have to do is to be able to read and write in that language accurately, so you can be able to translate something that is written in one language to another language that you know. So to get started, you have to equip yourself with learning extra language in addition to the one you have. So to do that, you can download Duolingo app and get started with Duolingo. It's a very friendly app for beginners that you can learn any language at all. You can stay in your country and learn Japanese language or German language or any language at all. Just make yourself available to start learning using Duolingo. And once you're good and you can read and write in another language, you can start looking for translation or localization jobs on platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, People Per Hour again, because these are platforms that you can get jobs from almost all the countries of the world. And also you can check places like 1 Hour Translation, Django, and Unbabel. These are some platforms where you can start and you can start making money as a translator or localization officer. So on the average, people that do translation and localization, they make around $1,000 to $5,000 on a monthly basis if you're very good at the job and you keep getting jobs. And of course, most times the people that need these services are somewhat stranded because translators are very few in numbers. So you might want to check that out. So moving on, the next one we want to talk about is virtual assistant. Now if you're into virtual assistant, you agree with me that typing is part of the job you do, like clerical duties and administration stuff, all those kind of things, they require you to type. So for you to get started as a virtual assistant, you have to have varieties of skill in addition to typing. So you can go and acquire your skill from Virtual Assistant Academy, but if you're in Africa, you can check out ALS Virtual Assistance course. I think it's for free for a period of 8 weeks, and once you are done with that, you get certified if you're in Africa. So once you are done with this, you can start looking for job as a freelancer on any platforms like researcher.com or Fancy Hands or even Upwork, Fiverr, and People Per Hour. These are platforms where you can find jobs if you're looking for such jobs as a virtual assistant. So you might want to check that out. So on the average, virtual assistants earn around $5 to $15 per hour if you're a beginner, or you can earn around $20 to $35 per hour if you're very skilled and experienced on the job. So if it's something you're interested in, you can check it out and sign up to any of these platforms. So the next one we want to talk about is freelance writing and blogging. Now, as it sounds, it's very self-explanatory. All you have to do is to write blogs and make freelance write-up, or like write copies and ghostwriting stuff like that for people. And this job is so versatile that it's going to make you to learn a lot of things, but you can niche down to be able to concentrate on a particular niche. So on the average, if you're a beginner, you can earn around $10 to $20 per 1,000 words, but if you're very much experienced, you can earn around $30 to $50 per 1,000 words, because usually people that do these jobs, they are paid per 1,000 words that they have written, and on the average you can be making around $1,000 to $3,000 on a monthly basis doing this job. That is if you're very good and you keep getting jobs. So if you are interested in this type of job, you can get started by taking this writing course on HubSpot to get you started, or you can go to YouTube. There are a lot of videos, a lot of channels that talk about how to start writing and writing stuff like that. You can take your course there, and once you are good, you can start looking for jobs on places like Fiverr, Upwork, People Per Hour, Freelancer, Truelancer, and there are also some dedicated platforms that where you can find writing gigs. You might want to Google such platforms and get started looking for jobs, and of course you have to make sure that they are available in your location so you can easily receive your payment once you finish with the job. So you might want to check it out. Now, before we continue to the next jobs, please, if you found value so far, don't fail to like, subscribe to this channel. We have seen that a lot of people that watch our videos do not really subscribe. Please, this is the only way you can support this channel. We are really grateful to all of you for your support so far. So the next one we're going to talk about is data entry. This is a very popular one. All you have to do is to be inputting data on a spreadsheet. This job requires attention to details because you have to be repeating something in the same pattern over and over. So you stand a chance of making mistakes if you're not careful, and it can get boring sometimes. So that is why you have to equip yourself with the skill you need, and all you have to do is just to go to Google and search for data entry practice tests. You're going to see a lot of tests that you're going to practice with to get yourself equipped to do this job better. And once you're equipped, you can type in and you know your typing speed and your skill. Of course, you can check out ratatype.com to get started to practice your typing. And of course, if you're a beginner, it's going to teach you everything you need to know. So once you are good with this, you can go to platforms like SmartCrowd, Clickworker, Microtasks, there is Fiverr, there is Upwork, and a lot of other platforms. In fact, I have made a lot of videos about this on my channel that you can check out, and then you can start making money on these platforms. So on the average, making money with this job varies, because you're going to be paid per word you typed, and in most cases you can be making around $800 to $2,500 per month doing this job, depending on how good you are and the type of places you get these jobs. So you might want to check it out. So still on this type of typing, we're going to talk about transcription. Now, this is just you typing out what you heard on an audio or video file. All you have to do is just listen closely to be able to pick out these words and type them out. So people that do this job, on the average, they can make anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 per month, and most times you're going to be paid per audio, means per audio hour. So these are different from per hour of the job. So you have to, of course, know your typing speed and your accuracy using the ratatype.com or typingtest.com websites to practice to be able to get started. And to look for jobs, there are lots of places you can go to. You can use Rev, you can use ScriptMe, you can use TranscribeMe, you can also use Go Transcript, and of course there's Upwork and Fiverr where you can get started once you're ready to do this job. So you might want to check that out. So the next one I want to talk about is captioning. This is something that is very much in demand now with the rise in podcasts right now. People are seriously in need of captioners. All you have to do is just to put in subtitles. It's just similar to transcription, but it's not exactly transcription. So to get started, you can go to YouTube and learn how to do captioning, and of course you can practice your typing speed and accuracy as well. But learning with YouTube videos will equip you more to know more about what is expected of you. So to get started to make money using this skill, you can go to VTech. You can use platforms like rev.com. There's also 3Play Media. I have mentioned these places in my previous video where you can register as a freelancer and then you can start getting jobs and making some money on this platform. On the average, you can make like $800 to $2,500 per month doing captioning, and just like transcription, you're going to be paid per audio minute or per audio hour on these platforms. So you have that in mind and you know that these are the things that is expected of the job. So the next one I want to talk about is Microtasks, and these are short typings that you can find in Microtask websites. And of course, you have to equip yourself with the skill. Once you are good with typing and you know your accuracy, you can go to websites like Amazon Mechanical Turk, Clickworker, Microworker, and Pico Workers. These are platforms where you can find microtasks, and because it's a microtask, the pay is usually very low. You can earn anywhere from $10 to $500 per month working on this platform. So you have to know that this amount I mentioned is not static. These are ranges that you start to earn once you start doing this job. And if you want to learn more about other remote work from home jobs, you might want to check out these videos. Please don't fail to like, subscribe to our channel. I hope this video helped you, and I will see you in the next video.